Hello, Helmut Flash here with Flashpoint or Flashpointers, and I'm a practice management consultant who helps dentists, doctors, as well as other businesses to improve their business in a way that they A, make more money, B, have more freedom for their private life, and not change to their practice. Very important part, but nevertheless, this is a advertising, this is a marketing video, and the next point is kind of like a flashpoint which is supposed to basically shed some light on a particular issue. And in this particular case, probably in all the cases where I do this, it is also very self promoting. So here's what I have noticed over the last many, many years when it comes to marketing. Okay. A mistake doctors are making, and just about any other small business people. Okay. The ones who have noticed and who have marketed and believe in marketing to some degree, whatever that is, now are going, of course, marketing on the internet, the social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapshot, LinkedIn, all kinds of things. Absolutely wonderful, beautiful, and okay. You see, here's what happened over the last 5,000 years. Positively, nothing has changed in marketing to a very high degree. Nothing. One must have a message, one must have a product, service, whatever that may be, which gets conveyed to people who potentially, maybe, perhaps would want and or need that service or that product. All right. And that needs to be conveyed. It has been conveyed for hundreds and thousands of years with stories and with emotional IQ. Basically, emotional intelligence needs to be there. Emotionally, one needs to be connecting. Nothing has changed there. Now, the way we convey the message has changed drastically. Let's just say in 1990, give or take a little bit before, when I went into the practice management consulting business, dentists and doctors would advertise on Yellow Page. That was kind of on the way out, not out, but it was definitely decreasing the effectiveness. Flyers, coupons, Wahlback and Advo and Money Mailer and things like that came about. And there's the newspaper, there's the radio, there's the television, whatever it was. Okay, let's not talk about how word of mouth is and got created. Nothing changed there either, except maybe a little bit of a vehicle how we travel, maybe. But that was then. Now it's, as I said, Facebook, etc. Where the mistake comes in, and many people missed that boat long before this change of avenues, this change of vehicles. I mean, um, they didn't tell a story, they didn't connect. They always thought that I'm a better doctor, I'm a good doctor, I graduated here, I have the newest equipment, I go to continuous education, I sell crowns, bridges, I do root canals, I do implants, I do ceramic, I do non-ceramic, I do. They relied on that all the time. Not that that has not its value and shouldn't be there, but they only relied on that. And, well, have you ever heard a doctor who says, I graduated, barely, I cheated in order to graduate. And this educational, continuous education is for the birds. I do it somehow on the computer and just like it's for the birds. And new equipment is not all it's cracked up to be. The old ones, okay, so one, you get a little bit more gamma X-rays with an old X-ray machine, but it still gives the same good picture. Have you ever heard anybody saying that? No, you haven't. So anyway, there is this story which, most doctors miss the boat. But however little or however much or not at all that you missed the boat on that, because the new avenues, YouTube, social media and stuff came, let's just in future say social media or internet, meaning all of it together. Okay, people believe that it is only that. And they start subscribing to services and to people who call themselves marketing consultants or agencies, marketing agencies, that's the name, all right? And thinking that they will heave them into richness. Well, it usually doesn't happen. Will it sometimes or often cover the cost? Maybe even a little bit more? Yeah, I suppose so. If that's what you're here for, I don't know. I don't think you're here for that. I think you want to make a lots of returns on your money invested. I think you want to break through and make simply a bunch more, not just kind of like survive. And let me tell you something, doctor, this will never happen if you think that internet marketing agencies will do the trick for you. Now, one must know what Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn do and how to do it. One must know that. But they tell us anyway. Yes, to be a little bit ahead of the curve, and they change some things and here and there trick. All fine. We and my people, we go to plenty of seminars. We hire people who have gone to seminars, things like that. But in the end, that all that is actually a given. It is true that putting out messages on YouTube, internet, Facebook, and etc. Yeah, you have 14, 15-year-old nephew definitely can do it. You don't need to hire people. All this algorithm and all this like, oh my God, we can now exactly see who clicks on what and where and when, and we can make statistics about that. And it's all baloney. Yeah, it can be done, first of all. It cannot be done because the statistics from YouTube and from Facebook, they are not correct. They're a guideline. They're a little bit of a help, yes. They are not what they're cracked up to be, what the agencies try to sell you. Am I bad talking agencies? Well, if I am, then so what? When I started in 1990 in this business, okay, I had, I don't know, 50, 60, 40, 20, 30. I really don't know. Not too many, so to say, competitors. Many of them much bigger, most of them smaller. Well, when I was started, I was part of the small one. And they come and go, most of them. Now it's 500, maybe 5,000. I don't know. Everybody now becomes a marketing agency. And all they do is duplicate what Facebook tells them to do because they cannot do anything else anyway. I mean, have you heard the complaints about getting stopped on YouTube, getting stopped on Facebook, getting stopped on Twitter, Mr. President? My God, right? So you can only do what they tell you to do anyway. And that shit, beautiful shit, nice stuff, is easy to learn, relative easy to learn. At least it is easy to learn with relative very, very cheap people who work from Bangladesh to Philippines to whatever, who can do that. Like bangity bang, bangity bang. But there is something missing, and that's the emotion in this whole thing. And it's not only that, because there is more than just marketing. There is the employee training. For instance, if whatever you market, it doesn't get echoed by employees in a certain way to people, it just won't work. Anyway, this is not a video to train this. I couldn't. It takes a long time, a fairly amount of long time, while yet it goes fast. So here's the thing. Give us a call, talk to us an hour, and see what we maybe can do for you. If we think we can do something, we try to do everything to get you on the program. Is the program cheap? It is enormously cheap if you look at the money you will make. Otherwise, it might just be looking rather expensive. So do not expect me to charge you the same money which those internet agents charge you, even though actually they're not much cheaper than we either. But look, give us a call. Maybe we can help you. And even if we can't, you will like the conversation because it will kind of like give you another pointer or two, lots of pointers on how to go about it. And in the next days, weeks, months, and years to come, you will sometimes remember, oh, that's what the guy said. And okay. And it will help you forward. There's just no other way around it. But the big pointer is, okay, it's like with medicine. If a person, only because of brand new medicine, only relies on going to the doctor and getting the medicine, he'll not be the healthiest person. See, he still needs to do the basics of sleeping, of eating, of a little bit of exercise and living a balanced life. And he still needs to do the thing which don't stress him out only because we now have maybe better anti-stress medicines than we used to have. You get the point, doctor? And the same is here. And that is what we're here for, okay? To get you making more money, to enjoy your profession more, because you make more money in the same time, in less time, and then free up your time to do other things. Oh, we have beautiful things there too, in order to maybe perhaps make money in the internet and etc. But just free up the time first and yet have enough money. Go to work because you want to, not because you have to. That can be done. Overnight, absolutely, positively not. But it can be done. It can be done. Work a half a year, work 8 months, work a year, and you will see the strides make towards that particular goal. If that in any shape and form interests you, very, very heavy. Ciao.